One.
What's up, YouTube? This would be, I believe, my fifth video in the series of my S3 image uploader. I don't know if I had this landing page last time. I think last time I went over the profile pic and logging in and stuff. Well, I've added some new cool stuff. I've added this meta tag generator. And basically, it's going to give you kind of your generic meta tags plus your social media tags. So, for example, Twitter and Facebook both have metadata tags you can add. Right now, my Game of Life, I've taken them out. I don't have any in there. So, Twitter and Facebook both have validators. You can enter in your URL of your website and see what the card's going to look like if you or someone else shares your link. So, unable to Twitter can't find the card page, no card found, basically, is the bottom line there. So if I tweeted out a link to my website, nothing would happen. Facebook is a little bit smarter. Normally, it wouldn't show anything, but even when I enter in my website now, it still has stuff from previous times where I entered in this URL. But it's not picking up a description. It's basically scrapping together what it can, but it's still giving me an image. But again, that's because I've used them before with this URL. And I just removed the meta tags for this video. But you'll notice that there is no description. It just has my name there. So come back over to my website. And like I said, in a normal situation, that would be blank. It wouldn't be finding anything really. So what we're going to do is enter some stuff for my Game of Life. We'll call it Benjamin A.K.'s Game of Life. Enter in the URL like that. Description, let's see. A computer simulation of life based on John Conway's project was made with React. Check it out. Twitter handle. And then you pick an image from your previously, if you watch the other things, these are images are all in an S3 bucket. I've got a screenshot of the Game of Life right there. And then you just click submit. Up here, I've got just best practices for Twitter and Facebook, just general stuff on what to put into these fields. And that was quick and easy. Boom, hit submit. Bang. We're going to get, that's weird. I've never got the scroll bar before. I guess I've never wrote something that long before. All right. In any event, we will copy all of the social media. It's all formatted and everything for me. I don't have to go looking up the different tags. I don't have to do that every time anymore. I just enter a couple quick things, go right over to my, since my site is hosted on Git pages, I will just edit my index.html file, come down right here, and I will paste in all those properties, and it'll just say add social media data. Commit changes. And just to be on the safe side, here, just give that, come back over to our, do a hard reload just to make sure that the meta tags are in there. And you can see in DevTools, they're there. Copy that. Reload this page. Paste in that. Preview card. Voila, we've got a card. So now we've got a card. It's got all the cool stuff on it. It's got my title. I guess it cut off the last part. There's probably a limit on, but it's got the gist of it. It's got the title. It's got the photo. Pretty cool. And we'll go over to reload this page too. Excuse me. It's like they don't want to let me get out of there. Oh, okay, scrape again. Ah, there we go. See, now it's added in. It's added in my my title. So now it's actually got all my stuff as I wanted it. So now you can go and paste these into Twitter and into Facebook. I think it's a pretty nifty little tool. Like, I'm not super into sharing these little projects, but I guess like if you're sharing something, you want it to be coming across in a cool way where there's an image and you control the title and description and stuff like that. And like same thing for Slack. Like Slack will go off anything where you paste a URL in, and it can pop up, or unfurl is the term they use for Slack. So you have to add in these properties, and now my site generates them all based on, you've already got your images in there. It's super easy. You don't have to type anything out. It's all copy and paste. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 inputs and a drop down select menu, and you've got Twitter and Facebook covered. And it's got if you noticed, I can just submit with nothing and it'll still go through. It's got your char set. It's got your viewport content. It's got a normal title and author, which is kind of meaningless, and a description. Those things, some of those things may play into SEO, like search engines, but to what degree, I don't know. Maybe the description, but definitely UTF-8 and your viewport content are pretty standard. But like when you're starting, once you figured out your URL and you've got a photo that represents your site, bada bing, just pop over to a tool like this, and you're in there like swimwear. And it's basically just, I took the time to even format the code so it looks cool. Like I've got like a million spans and classes going on, but I think it's pretty slick. Node.js implementation. I'm thinking of different ways I can expand the uploader, and this was the first obvious thing to do. And it saves me a lot of extra work when I want to show off a project that I've been doing. I can generate all these weirdo tags. You can see like OG. I have to look them up every time. OG URL, OG whatever, Twitter / summary, low dash, large low dash image. They're just a pain in the butt to memorize. So I've totally gone around that problem. Bada bing. And that's pretty much it. stay tuned for more expansions of this project. All right, laters.